When one of our patients comes to Easterseals, they work with a variety of clinicians and therapists to have their needs met. A person might first work with our neuropsychologists who do comprehensive testing to find out how their brain is working, what are their strengths and weaknesses. And once a diagnosis is arrived at, they may see our speech and language therapist, our physical therapist, our occupational therapist, or even our psychologist for some counseling. And once they have these areas being addressed by our therapist, they can help to meet their needs and re-enter to the best of their lives and to be successful.
I ended up coming to Easterseals because I had a traumatic brain injury and I needed physical therapy, occupational therapy, cognitive therapy, and psychological therapy.
When I first met Anne-Marie, she was talking about a lot of functional difficulties she was having in her life, specifically relating to organization, memory, and auditory comprehension. And the nice thing about working at a place like Easterseals in an outpatient facility is that we can really address things functionally and make it tailor-made for her life. And so in terms of auditory comprehension and memory, we built around her favorite TV show, which was Game of Thrones, together.
I think that more people need to know about Easterseals because they have changed my life for the better. I don't know where I would be today without them. I mean, like I said, I'm driving, I'm cooking, I'm helping my daughter through college. My life's not 100% complete, but from where I was 3 years ago, it's amazing. It's amazing. I'd be lost without them.
It was that phone call that every parent dreads, 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was Kevin's fiance, and she was very rattled, and she just said, "Oh, something's wrong with Kevin, he's having a seizure." And they're taking him to the hospital right now.
We realized it was a very grave situation. We could just tell from the tone of Lauren's voice.
His fiance, we knew.
When we got to the hospital and we saw Kevin and met with the doctors, that's when we found out just how serious this whole thing was. And it was devastating.
Just kept thinking, no, wait, what? A tumor? What do you mean, a tumor?
He had actually 2 surgeries. They went in and performed the first surgery. After they did some tests, they realized this is a little bit more aggressive. Turned out to be a type 3 cancer.
Anaplastic astrocytoma 3.
Yes, it's quite a mouthful.
It is.
But it's an aggressive form of brain cancer. So they needed to go back in and do a second surgery.
That's why we don't know. When we say the future, he could very well use a facility, a rehabilitation facility. And they have such great programs, and it's all neuropsychology, based. And so there's a lot of experience and expertise here.
It's really important that people support Easterseals and funded treatment, because these programs, they require some funding. It doesn't appear magically.
Funded treatment is exactly that. It's fund a treatment. It's not utilized for administrative costs or overhead. It is used specifically for the neuropsychology, the equipment that's used for the rehabilitation, many therapy programs that are in place, and so much more.